I've spent about a week with the Galaxy Note 5 keyboard case. The case is very light, but well made. The keyboard portion of the case simply slides on and off. Attaching the keyboard simply moves everything up, reducing your size of your screen. The case doesn't get in the way of any of the ports, speaker, or access to the S Pen. The home button double press to launch the camera still works with the keyboard attached. Holding down the recent apps button, however, does not. It gives you an error message instead of launching multi-window. The case seems to work a lot better now that I've removed the screen protector. With the screen protector on, it had trouble with the keys Q, A, P, and backspace, which are at the four corners. The layout is pretty standard. It includes two capitalization keys, access to speech to text, and an Alt key. Removing the case is easy. It's much like removing Samsung's other first-party cases. When not in use, the keyboard simply stows on the back of the case. When the keyboard is attached, either on the front or the back, it doesn't take up much space. I find myself keeping it attached to the back of the phone most of the time and occasionally pulling it to the front to use it when I'm sending a text message or writing an email. One issue is that the keyboard is not backlit, so using it in the dark is hard. The keys feel a little spongy, but it is very easy to type with. BlackBerry users will feel right at home. Function keys are present, but there's no money sign on the keyboard itself. You have to press the symbol key, and then an on-screen keyboard will pop up showing you what you can type. A gray box appears at the bottom with suggested words for faster typing, although I found that they can be hard to press because of the distance between the surface of the keyboard and the surface of the screen. I have to say it is an enjoyable experience. As you can see, I can type pretty fast with a virtual keyboard. And yet from time to time I still reach for the Samsung keyboard case. My biggest gripe with this accessory is that the fingerprint sensor is covered and there is no way that I've found to use a pin as your backup option. If I could put in a 4-digit code when the keyboard is attached, it would make my experience much better than having to use a 6-digit passcode of numbers and letters. When the keyboard is attached to the back of the phone, it does not interfere with NFC, Samsung Pay, or even wireless charging. Overall, I don't think this will be a very well-received accessory. But for those looking for a different flagship smartphone with a physical keyboard, you may want to look at the Galaxy Note 5 and the official Samsung keyboard case.